Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Ashley and this will be another bookish video. And in today's video, I will be blindly choosing my January TBR. Oh my gosh, so I cannot believe we are about to start a new year and I am very excited for today's video where I'm going to be blindly choosing my first TBR of 2025, my January TBR. So normally for my TBR videos, I do my owl choose your TBR. But I still, for the month of January, I wanted to change it up a bit because one, I want to get new prompts in the jars for my I'll choose your TBR. So I didn't have time to do that in the month of December. So I will be doing that in January to prepare for, and that will, my TBR game will come back in February, like hopefully, fingers crossed. But I also thought it'd be fun to blindly choose my TBR, like by like choosing a number and unwrapping them, because one, I just got this like really pretty owl wrapping paper and I just thought it was very on brand, and I actually was gonna use this for a advent calendar, like Christmas romance video, but that ended up not happening because I think I read like one book for that video and then I just like hadn't like ran out of time and like didn't finish a lot of the books for that video. Like I think I only finished like 1.5 books. So unfortunately that like video didn't happen, but I still wanted to show off this pretty wrapping paper. And then also too, it is my birthday. I am actually filming this on like the eve of my birthday. It's the 26th, but it is like late on the 26th and it is almost midnight. So it is almost my birthday, and this will, if I edit it on time, will go up on my birthday. So if you are seeing this on the 27th, it is my birthday. So yeah, I am very excited to blindly choose my TBR. So I have 18 books here, and there are 18 books that are like on my like winter TBR, or books that I want to read for the winter season, or that like I just have been very interested in reading right away. But first, I have a few books here that I'm just gonna quickly go through that are like books I are kind of like required. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say required because it's not like an assignment or whatever, but it's books that like are on my like they're on my 2025 plans for the year, or like on my like 25 and 25 list that I need to get started and I want to read in January. One that will absolutely be happening in January, because I have started a new club, book club for it on Fable. And no, this is not sponsored by Fable, but I do have a Fable account, and if you want to follow me, you can. I will link my Fable account down in the description. But I did make a book club on Fable for Outlander by Diana Gabaldon, because one of my goals in 2025 is to read the Outlander series, because I have been wanting to read this series for so long and I just haven't gotten to it, and I feel like 2025 is the year to do it, because I just have been really wanting to read this and then also watch the show. So yeah, I have a like club, like there's like, and it's like unofficial, like you do not have to like read like every, like I plan on reading a book a month, or well, some of them I'm reading like gonna read like in 2 months. Like I think the third book I have for March and April, like we have 2 months to read it, or I'm giving myself 2 months to read it. But yeah, for January, I'm gonna be reading Outlander the first book in the series. And yeah, hopefully I will get to it because, or not hopefully, I will get to it. This is like my #1 priority in January. But it is over 800 pages, so it's gonna be definitely a tough, like a hard one to like get through, or actually maybe it'll be a quick read. I'm hoping so. But yeah, this is the first book I want to prioritize in January. Next up is another series I want to prioritize in 2025, and that is the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. I have the first 2 books here because I want to try to read them. Again, I want to try to read the whole series this year. And we will see if that happens because there's like over 20 books in this series. But I own all 20 of them. I think I'm missing like 3. And then there's a new one coming out this year. I think there's a new one that comes out every year. And I'm not sure how long this series, or if it's just going to be a continuous series. But yeah, I have the first 2 here that I hopefully will read in January. Dark Lover and Lover Internal. I just know these are paranormal romances. I'm like been wanting to read them for a while now. I just didn't get to them when I was in like my paranormal romance phase, when like after I read Twilight. So these are like old books, like they've been out for a while, like out for a long time. But yeah, I am excited to finally get to them because yeah, I've been wanting to read them for a while now. Next up is a book that I actually just got in December. And it was actually like the last book that I hauled. And that is North is the Night by Emily Rath. I just thought this book would be perfect for wintertime. We will see if I get to it in January. This one is not as like a priority, but it would be nice to get to like a new release right away. Because I am excited to read this. And this book is just stunning. And let me just show you like look at the under the dust jacket. Like it is just so stunning. And it is like a reverse dust jacket too, which I think is cool. So yeah, like I said, this one is not as much of a priority, but it would be nice to get to in January. If not, like I might add this to my February TBR because it's still winter in February. So yeah, North is the Night. Next up is another start of a series. This one is also, I don't know, it's not like as big as a priority as the other series, but I do want to start this series in 2025, and that is The Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. I want to go through all of Robin Hobb's like books. I know this is the first, like the start of the first like trilogy. And yeah, this is a Farseer trilogy. But there's like, it's like a whole like world, like there's like different series within like this world. And yeah, I just have been wanting to read it for a while. It's like an essential like fantasy book that I want to get to. And I've just heard nothing but great things about it. And it's one that I hope to get to, if not in January, then sometime in 2025. So yeah, this one, I have Assassin's Apprentice. Next up is another series that I want to start in 2025, which is kind of a priority because I've been pushing it off for so long, and that is the City of the Bones series. I have City of Bones and City of Ashes because I want to try to read both of these in January. But like I said, we will see if this happens. If you don't know, this is like, it's like the Shadowhunters. There's like demon. It follows Clary Frey, and she like finds out she's a Shadowhunter. I think that's what, yeah. But and then like she felt like there's like demons, vampires, a bunch of supernatural like creatures and stuff. So yeah, I've heard like not the greatest things about the first book, at least like the first 2 books. And like they get better as the series goes along, but yeah, I just have been really wanting to read these books, because like I said, I've heard like nothing but great things about this whole like Shadowhunters like world. It's just these first two are kind of like harder to get through, but I'm still excited to read them. Okay, next up I have 5 books here, and they are going to be part of a series that I'm going to be starting on this channel, and it is to read my book of the month books and my aardvark books, because my aardvark books are also like that TBR is climbing up too. And that is to read, it's like gonna be a read or unhaul like series. And for the first month of the series, I am just doing my like winter related book of the month books, and these are the books that are gonna be in that video. And I guess I was thinking about not sharing like the books that are gonna be in that video, and then like it'd be a surprise, but I want to show you books that are on my TBR, and these just so happen to be on my January TBR that I hopefully will get to, and you'll just have to wait and see my thoughts on them. Like if you're interested in my thoughts for these books, then you'll have to check out that video when it comes out. And yeah, it'll be a read or unhaul video. So I mean, some of these books I might DNF, but we will see when that video comes. But the first one I have is Ascension by Nicholas Binge. This is an aardvark book. I think it's like a sci-fi thriller. I know, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like a sci-fi thriller. And that's all I really know. And then next up I have The Helsinki Affair by Anna Pitaniak. I think this is like a spy thriller. That's all I really know. And then I have Invisible Girl by Lisa Jewell. It just wintry like thriller that's been on my TBR for a while now. So I have this one. And then I have One by One by Ruth Ware, another like thriller. I think they're like stranded after, like, I don't know, they're in the mountains. So yeah, definitely like winter vibes there. And then lastly, I have The Frozen River by Ariel Lahan, which is a historical fiction. This was one of the Goodreads nominees. And I think it came in 2nd or 3rd in the Goodreads awards, because I know the women by Kristen Hanna won, but this was like pretty high up there, and it has been getting a lot of buzz. So I've been really excited to read it. And definitely gives off winter vibes. Like I wanted to read it last winter, it just never happened. And I was also actually thinking about reading it in like December, but it just never happened. So yeah, those are the 5 aardvark / book of the month books that are gonna be in that read or unhaul video. And like I said, if you want to hear thoughts, then you'll just have to stay tuned, and you'll get to hear all my thoughts on these books in that video. So yeah, very excited to try these out, and really excited to do that like series, because I love watching like those read or unhaul like videos, or like reading my like TBR down videos, like, and yeah, I'm excited to do that series on my channel starting in 2025 to get my book of the month TBR down. So yeah, those are all of the books that I like are kind of prioritized. And now we will get to me blindly choosing my TBR. Okay, so now to the fun part, and that is blindly choosing my TBR. And like I said, there are 18 books, and I think I will do 8 books, because there was a lot of books there that I still need to read, and I think 8 is a good number. Maybe I'll add a 9 or 10, but it depends on how long, like, and like how big the books are. But I'm like excited. I am excited to read all of the books that are here. Like, I have somewhat of an idea of what books are here. I don't know which ones are like, it's like all random. But yeah, I have 18 books here that I'm excited for that are kind of like wintry books. So let's go ahead and just get started with choosing the books. And I am sorry for anybody that has the Amazon like Echo, Alexa. I'm sorry for anybody that has that, because I will be using that to choose a number for this TBR. So, Alexa, choose a number between 1 and 18.
Here's a number between 1 and 18. It's 13.
All right, so 13, lucky number 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, this one. Oh yeah, and like I have 2 different wrapping paper, and I just thought this one was fun since it's birthday. So yeah, first book. Like I said, I have no idea what's under these. Like, it's all gonna be like I have an idea of the books, but I don't know what's like in each one. So yeah, let's see. I'm closing my eyes, so I do not know what it is right now. It is a hardcover, I know that. But yeah, let's see. All right, the first book is Omen of Ice by Just Cardo. This is a fantasy romance, I believe. And like I said, it just gives off very wintry vibes. Fire burns, ice kills. Says the winter fae have been without magic for over 1,000 years. So yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if this is YA or adult, but yeah, it is a fantasy romance, and yeah, I've been excited to read this for a while now. And yeah, it just gives off very wintry vibes. It says, yeah, I don't know exactly what about. It follows Caltania Toon, and she's been training to become a bodyguard for a winter fae. So yeah, I don't know exactly what it's about, but it sounds really fun. And yeah, this will be my first book for my January TBR. Okay, we're gonna do pick number 2. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 17.
Here's a number between 1 and 17. It's 8.
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right here. All right, so this is looks like a chunky book. So yeah, we will see it again. My pretty like wrapping paper. I love this so much. All right, we're gonna close my eyes again, so I'm not seeing what I'm getting. Okay, what is it? Paperback. It is thick. Oh, I think I know what this is. All right, yeah, Pucking Around by Emily Rath. Again, I had another Emily, The North of the Night book that I just showed you. This is her hockey romance, and yeah, I'm very excited to add this to my TBR. It's a Why Choose hockey romance, and I've been hearing nothing but great things about this. And I'm pretty sure it has like male like dynamics too. Like, it's not just the female with the males. Like, I think 2 of the men are with each other too. So yeah, I am very excited to read this. Yeah, I actually read a couple hockey romance books this year, and I've been like loving them. So I am very excited to read another hockey romance. I actually have a few more hockey romances like in these like books. But yeah, I'm very excited for this one. This was probably the one I was the most excited for. It is a thicker book though, so that's kind of intimidating. But I feel like I will fly through it. So yeah, very excited for this one. All right, book 3. Alexa, Pick a book between 1 and 16.
Here's a number between 1 and 16. It's 6.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we have this book. It is a smaller one, so hopefully that's a good thing. All right, I'm gonna close my eyes again. Another paperback. What is it? I am not sure what this one is. Oh my gosh, Broken Harbor by Catherine Cowles. Oh my gosh, I am so excited for this one. I recently got into this series this year and I've been loving it so much. The first book is Delicate Escape. And yeah, I love that book so much. It was so good. At least I think that was the first one. But yeah, I have been so excited. Or no, Fragile Sanctuary, I think, is the first one. I don't know. It was Fragile Sanctuary and Delicate Escape are the first 2 books. And then Broken Harbor is the 3rd book in that series. And yeah, they're like a series of like romantic suspense romances. And, or like, yeah, romance books. And yeah, I just been loving them so much. Like, she's becoming a like favorite author of mine. I also read Whispers of You by her, or like, I read Whispers of You in January of 2024, and I like loved it. And yeah, she just has been becoming one of my favorite authors. So very excited for this one. I think this also follows a hockey player too. So it's like another hockey romance. But there's like some suspense in there as well. It follows Cope, and I don't remember which the female that it follows. I can't remember. Sutton. So Cope and Sutton are the main 2 characters in this one. And yeah, I am so excited for this one, to read this one, because like I said, I've been loving this. It's the Sparrow Falls series. So yeah, very excited to add this one. And again, this one also gives like winter vibes with like the snowy mountain. So yeah, very excited to add this to my TBR. We are on to book 4. Alexa, pick a book between 1 and 15.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 15.
Here's a number between 1 and 15. It's 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. This one, another small one. That is actually good because I like some small book I need some smaller books especially with like some of the series that I need to get through. So, let's see. Should I close my eyes for this one? I think I will. It's fun to be surprised a little bit. Which one? Like I said, it is smaller. Floppy. Oh my gosh, another hockey romance. The Game Changer by Lana Ferguson. I read The Nanny by this author earlier this year, and that one was really fun. And like, yeah, I've just been getting into her books as well. And yeah, this one is just it follows a hockey player and a baker. And I'm not sure what other tropes are in this, but yeah, I just know it's a hockey romance and it just looks cute. And I liked The Nanny by her, so I think this one will be really fun as well. So yeah, The Game Changer. So yeah, I have a few hockey romances on my January TBR. I am not mad about it. Okay, we are on book number 5. Alexa, choose a number between 1 and 14.
Here's a number between 1 and 14. It's 14.
Oh, 14. So that is easy. I'll just grab the last book here and we will see what this one is. I'm hoping for a fantasy. Alright, let's see. What is this one? It is another paperback. Echoes of You, another Catherine Callis. Okay, so like I said, I read the Whispers of You series by this author at the beginning of 2024. Like that was like one of the first books I read in 2024, and I just never continued on with that, like the Lost and Found series. And this is book 2, Echoes of You, and it follows Nash, and I don't know, I can't remember the female this one will follow. But I know the main male protagonist is Nash, and the female is Maddie. So yeah, I will probably need it's been a while since I read Whispers of You, so I will need kind of a refresher on who that character is, in in relation with the two characters from Whispers of You. But yeah, very excited to add this one. Another like romantic suspense. And I think this is a friends to lovers one, because it says, Nash Hartley has always been my everything, protector, partner in crime, and best friend. The person who was there for me in my darkest hour. So yeah, a little like friends to lovers romance. So yeah, very excited to add this to my TBR, and another short book. So yeah, these are a lot of like short little quick romances, and I am not mad about it. A good way to start the year. Okay, we are on to book number 6. I am hoping I get another like a fantasy book. I know there is quite a bit of like romance on here, but I think I have some romantasy in there, so I'm hoping for one of those, but we will see what I get. So Alexa, choose a number between 1 and 13.
Here's a number between 1 and 13. It's 3.
All right, 1, 2, 3. So I have this one, another pretty wrapping paper one. All right, let's see what I get. This is a little bit like thicker paperback. I am not sure. Let's see. Frostblood. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is a YA fantasy. I'm pretty sure there is romance in it. And it is a trilogy, part of a trilogy. And yeah, it is young adult. And it's like it's a enemies to lovers like fantasy young adult romance. And so yeah, I'm excited. This has been on my TBR for a while, and I just have been putting it off. Every time I want to read it, I never get to it, and then I'm like, well, gives me winter vibes. So I just then keep putting it off until I'm in like the wintry season again. But yeah, it follows 17-year-old Ruby, and she is a fireblood who has concealed her powers of heat and flame from the cruel Frostblood ruling class her entire life. And then it says her mother was killed trying to protect her, and rebel Frostbloods demand her help to overthrow their bloodthirsty king. So she agrees to come out of hiding, desperate for revenge. And then she trains with the rebels and the infuriating yet irresistible Arcus. So it seems like it's a training, like she trains, and he seems to think of her as nothing more than a weapon. So before they can take action, Ruby is captured and forced to compete in the king's tournaments. Oh my gosh, so there's like a deadly competition. Oh my gosh. Okay, I am even more excited for this one because I love a good like competition in my fantasy books. So yeah, very excited for this one. And yeah, the next book on my TBR. Okay, we are on to book 7. I am so excited to see what I get next. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 12.
Here's a number between 1 and 12. It's 11.
All right, 11. So I'm just gonna go backwards. So 12 and 11. So I get the pretty birthday wrapping paper again. This is a little bit more thicker. We will see what I get. Let's see. Is it fantasy or is it romance? Ooh, it's a floppy paperback. Blood of Hercules. Oh my gosh, so excited for this one. This is by Jasmine Moss. This was actually a nomination on the Goodreads Choice Awards. It obviously was very low on there because I feel like not too many people had heard about it at the time because it was just getting like republished or published in that month. But I feel like I've been hearing a lot more buzz ever since it's been on the Goodreads nominees list and ever since it like came out at like republished. So yeah, very excited to add this. It's obviously a Hercules like retelling or reimagining. And yeah, I am so excited for this one. Obviously it is a fantasy romance, so I'm glad we're getting a good mix now. Like I have some hockey romances, romantic suspense, and some fantasy now. So yeah, I am so excited for this book. And yeah, like I said, I've been hearing some really good things about it, so very excited. Okay, last book, and maybe I will do one more, but we will see, because I'm just having so much fun unwrapping these books. So let's go ahead and do maybe the last pick. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 11.
Here's a number between 1 and 11. It's 6.
6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Another birthday wrapping paper. Ooh, I think this one is hardcover. All right, let's see. Okay, hardcover. Not sure. Ooh, yeah, I'm not sure what this one is. The Serpent and the Wolf. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. By Rebecca Robinson. This is another fantasy romance, and it's a fake marriage meets enemies to lovers, which sign me up. Like, I love both of those tropes. Like, I love the marriage of convenience trope. I love the enemies to lovers trope. So yeah, sign me up. I am so excited for this one. And also, it's in my favorite color. So yeah, very excited to read this one. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. I've been wanting to read this ever since I got it. But I was just reading other things. So yeah, I am so excited to read this one. Yeah, it follows Vasa Kozar and Dominique is her brother, but it follows Vasa and Reed. And yeah, like I said, follows like a marriage of convenience, and that's all I really know about it. And I like to go into like books kind of blind, and that's okay. But yeah, very excited for this one. So yeah, now I want to do another one because like this is a good mix, and some of these I feel like I will like fly through. So maybe I will do 10 books, and yeah, we will see, because I'm like so excited for all of these. Like, I think because it's my birthday, it's being very nice to me. But also like now that I'm gonna pick 2, like what if it's like I think there is only like a couple in here that I don't really like. I still want to read them, but like I'm not as excited to like read them, because there's one that's like a historical fiction in here. And like with reading Outlander, I don't know if I want another historical fiction. And then there's just other ones on here that like I'm not as like super excited about. But like I said, I still want to read them. So yeah, I think I will maybe I'll do one more. Yeah, I think I'll do one more. I know it's not an even number, but that's okay. All right, so I think there is 10 left. So Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 10.
A random number is 8.
8. Okay. 7, 8. All right. Oh, another birthday paper. All right, let's see what this is. All right, what is it? I am not sure. I feel like it's like a shinier cover. Let's see, what is it? Oh, The Longing of Lone Wolves by Lana Petcher. I am so sorry if I pronounced that wrong. This is it follows like wolf shifters and fae. And obviously it is a like fantasy romance. And yeah, I have been wanting to read this for a while now. And yeah, I think it's the season of the Wolf series. But yeah, it says, with nods to The Witcher and Beauty and the Beast, this gripping epic fantasy featuring steamy romance, a dash of time travel, a band of fate protectors, and their strong women from our time. If you love your books full of page-turning action, intrigue, and romantic tension, then this book is for you. Yeah, I've been really wanting to read this one, so I am actually very excited to add this to my January TBR as well. So yeah, so a little like werewolf or like wolf shifter romance. So yeah, that I am very excited about that one too. Okay, so I think that is gonna be my last one because I don't want to like overwhelm, and I think I might do this in February as well, because we will see, because I still have some books that are on here that I want to read. But yeah, we will see what happens. So yeah, I am so excited to read all of these. And then also the series that I'm starting as well. I'm just so excited. Okay, so these are all of my books that I'm going to be reading in the month of January. Oh my God, I can't believe we're starting a new year. But yeah, I am so excited for those. I think I will just quickly go over them one more time. So I have The Longing of Lone Wolves, The Serpent and the Wolf, Blood of Hercules, Frost Blood, Echoes of You, The Game Changer, Broken Harbor, Pucking Around, and last but not least, Omen of Ice. Again, I am so excited to read all of these. I think this has been like the most excited I have been for a TBR in a long time. And now I'm just so excited to like start these reads. And like I am excited for like the new year. Like I want to start fresh, and like I have so many plans for the new year that I'm so excited for. So yeah, those are all my books for my first TBR of 2025. Editing me here, coming in to say that I totally forgot to mention Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros. That comes out January 21st. And you best believe I will be reading that when it first comes out, or like right when it comes out, because I am definitely going to be going to, I think, one of like the midnight release party things at my local Barnes & Noble to get that book right away. Like I'm already on like the list to get, like I already put my name on the list to get the book when it first releases at Barnes & Noble. So yeah, I am definitely going to be reading that right when it comes out. And I'm so excited. That's like probably my most anticipated book of 2025. So I don't know how I forgot to mention it for my like January TBR, because that is a big one that is on my TBR. And will take priority over probably a lot of the books that are on my TBR, like, because like, once that comes out, like, I'm dropping everything and reading that. Like, I don't care what book I'm in the middle of, I'm reading that right away. Hopefully I won't be in the middle of a book, like, I mean, and I can just jump right into Onyx Storm, but yeah. Anyway, just wanted to hop on here quickly and say that, yeah, that is one book I am definitely going to be getting to in January. Hey, editing me coming in again because I forgot to add something for my TBR that I was going to. And that is a spinner wheel to pick out 2 Kindle books, because my Kindle TBR is over 1,000 books strong, and I really need to prioritize some of those Kindle books as well. So I put all of my Kindle books on a spinner wheel, which I will show you in a second here. And I was planning for 2025 to spin that wheel every month and choose at least like 1 or 2, maybe more, depending on like the TBR for the month. 1 or 2 Kindle books that are on my Kindle TBR every month to try to read. So we are going to go ahead and do that quickly now. And I will go ahead and spin the wheel now. Okay, so here I have the spinner wheel, and like I said, I have over 1,600 books on this wheel, and they're all from my Kindle, and most of these, like 99% of these, are from like the stuffier Kindle days. And actually the 26th, there was another stuffier Kindle day, and I ended up only getting like 2 or maybe 3 books. And that's because obviously I have a lot. So yeah, we are just gonna spin this twice to see what I'm reading for January. So first spin. There's so much that like this spinning is so off. All right, so Triton's Academy. So that is the first book. We'll remove it. All right, and then second book. Is Vampires in Wonderland. And the first book follows Maddie. Okay, so I spun the wheel for my first 2 Kindle books for the month of January. And for the first spin, we spun and I got Triton's Academy. I am sorry if there's there. This is by Alira Anaya Saris. And it's the part of the Daughter of Triton series. And I don't know much else about it. I'm pretty sure it's a fantasy romance, and obviously it's based off of like King Triton. And it says Academy, so I'm assuming it's in like a school of some sort. So yeah, that's all I know. And I am excited to try that one out. But yeah, that is the cover. I'm sorry, there's like a glare. This is just my tablet because I wanted to show like it in color, but I will be reading it on my actual like Kindle. Like, here's like the cover in black and white, but yeah, Triton's Academy is book 1 in the Daughter of Triton series. Oh, it is also a KU book, but I purchased it during one of the like Stuff Your Kindle days. But yeah, that's all I really know. Oh, so it looks like she is someone that is the only female chosen to attend an all-male academy. It follows Calliope Solandis. So yeah, I don't know too much else about it. But yeah, that is book 1, and then I will show you book 2. All right, so for the second book, I got Maddie, a Vampires in Wonderland book. This is by Amber Duell and Candace Robinson. So obviously it's a Alice in Wonderland reimagining or retelling, and with like a vampire twist. And that's all I really know. It's a vampire romance, paranormal romance. And yeah, it says, she's a Mad Hatter, he's a loyal brother. Together, they must survive a world steeped in blood. So yeah, that's all I really know about it. It just says it's a spicy, new adult paranormal romance for fans of Jennifer L. Armentrout, Sarah J. Maas, and Laura Thalassa. So yeah, I am very excited to read that one. That sounds like it'll be a lot of fun. So yeah, those are the 2 Kindle books that I will be reading in January. And yeah, I'm excited to read both of those. All right, so thank you so much for watching this video, and please like this video, and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of my content. And please comment down below a book that you are excited to read in January, or comment what your favorite book was in 2024. Just so I know that you have been here. Or if you don't want to say anything, maybe do a book stack since this is a TBR video, or a snowflake since it's winter. So yeah, again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.